Welcome back to Inglés 4.0, the radio show. Let's go! Intermediate. Yes, welcome back. Welcome to Intermediate Class 73. And one more time, I'm joined by Esther. Thank you, Esther, for coming.
Hello, Kyle. Thank you very much.
Well, great to have you again, Esther.
Yes, a pleasure to me.
Well, we have a lot to get through today. We have a lot to cover, a lot of material. So I think we had better get down to business.
Yes.
You know what I mean? We can get down to business. So starting off, yesterday we looked at, in the last class, we were practicing with numbers.
Yes.
So why don't we do a very short number dictation? Very short. Again, yes.
Yes.
Again, but because it's, they're worth practicing. Okay, so here we have numbers with 50 and 15. All right?
Yes.
Okay, so the first number is 15,115. And the second number, did you get that, Esther? Did you get that number?
Yes, I think so, yes.
And the second number, 50,915. And the third number is 315,550. Okay. What was that first number, Esther?
First number is 15,115.
Very good, yes. And the second number?
50,915.
Excellent. Very good.
The third one, 315,000. 315,550.
550. Very good. 315,550. Very good. Let's try three more.
Okay.
Three more, and then we'll finish.
Well, let's go.
Okay. 350,550. 115,150. 835,750. Did you get all those numbers, Esther?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, good. What was the first number?
350,550.
Yes, correct.
115,150.
Excellent.
835,350.
350, but I'm looking at your page.
Sorry, no, it's 835,750.
Yes, nice, good, well done, excellent. So now we can move on, and we were practicing. Now at home, did you get all those numbers right?
Yes. At home.
But at home, did they get them all right, do you think?
Yes.
I hope so.
I hope so, yes.
There will be other days. We'll practice more again. Yes. Okay, because they're very important. Now, we were talking yesterday about the verb to beat, the verb to cost, and the verb to teach. And we were using these decades, right?
Yes.
Remember that? The verb to beat, we've practiced that, and to cost and to teach. Do you remember Muhammad Ali?
Muhammad Ali was a boxer.
Yes.
Yes.
Very, very good boxer. Maybe the greatest boxer of all time.
From the United States.
Yes. But he is arguably, he's probably the greatest boxer of all time. Have you ever heard of Joe Frazier?
It rings a bell.
Joe Frazier. I believe his name was Smokin' Joe Frazier. He was a boxer as well.
No.
Ask me if he was a boxer in the 50s.
Was he a boxer in the 50s?
No, he wasn't a boxer in the 50s. He was a boxer in the 60s and 70s. I believe the late 60s and the 70s. So, but Muhammad Ali beat him. Well, Frazier beat Ali once. But ask me how many times they fought.
How many times?
How?
How many times did they fight?
They fought 3 times.
3 times.
They fought 3 times. And ask me who won the final fight.
Who won the final fight?
Ali. Muhammad Ali won the final fight. Yeah, he won. So, and ask me if he beat Joe Frazier in the 60s.
Did he beat Joe Frazier in the 60s?
No, he didn't beat Joe Frazier in the 60s. Ask me if he beat Joe Frazier in the 70s.
Did he beat Joe Frazier in the 70s?
Yes, he did. He beat Joe Frazier in 1971. And then again in one of the greatest, most historic, we say, often considered to be one of the greatest fights, boxing matches, fights, we say, of all time in 1975 in Manila.
Manila, Filipinas.
In the Philippines. Yes, in 1975. And now they fought 3 times. Each had won 1 fight. And so Muhammad Ali had been suspended indefinitely by the United States government. They suspended him from boxing because he refused to go to Vietnam.
Oh, yes.
He said, I'm not going to go to Vietnam. And he refused. And so they said, well, you're not going to box anymore. So Joe Frazier eventually pleaded with the U.S. government to allow Muhammad Ali to fight because he wanted to beat Muhammad Ali to prove to the world that he could do it.
Yeah.
And in 1975, they had a historic fight called, they called it the Thrilla, which is not a true word in English, but a thrill. Do you know a thrill? Thrill? Thrill is like a joy, like alegría, like joy, like but thrilling. Well, really thrilling. The adjective thrilling means very exciting. Oh. So a thriller, like Michael Jackson, Thriller.
Thriller,
yes.
Because
it thrills you, because it's exciting, it's thrilling.
Uh-huh.
So the thriller. But if you say thriller in a sort of a slang pronunciation, you say thrilla.
Uh-huh.
Well, or thrilla. Well, thriller. Well, or even in British English, they'd say thrilla. That sound, the British pronounce the R at the end of a word like an A, like the thrilla. Mm-hmm. So this was called. They called it the Thrilla in Manila. The Thrilla in Manila, because Muhammad Ali was famous for his speaking. He was famous for reciting poems and singing. He would invent these things in his interviews, and he would come on in the interviews and say things to the media, like he would speak in rhymes, and he was a great entertainer, and he would speak in rhymes, and he would say, I'm going to go to heaven and I'll beat him in 7 or something like that. Like I'm going to beat him in 7 rounds or certain rhymes and certain things. And he became famous for this. So he would often predict at what moment in the fight he would knock out his opponent. And then usually he was right. Oh. He was so great he could predict when he would win, and he would do it. And anyhow, so he said, it's the Thrilla in Manila, he said, meaning this because it was this. It was staged. It was set up to be the greatest fight of all time. 1975, they fought for 15 rounds. Well, it was scheduled for 15 rounds. 15 rounds.
15
right?
rounds.
And then they went. I believe they were in the 13th round, but both men were extremely exhausted, extremely hurt.
Yeah.
They were punishing themselves. I mean, these men were just incredible fighters. And finally, Joe Frazier's manager, this is where the expression to throw in the towel, in Spanish you say tirar la toalla.
Yes.
Right? To throw in the towel comes from this, to throw in the towel. Frazier's manager threw in the towel because they literally, in boxing, they take the towel, the trainer takes the towel and he throws it into the ring. Yes. And that means that it's done. We give up. Mm-hmm. Tirar la toalla, right? Is that what you say? Tirar la toalla? To throw in the towel. It comes from boxing. It comes from this. So his manager finally threw in the towel, and it was considered a TKO, technical knockout. He did not knock him out with a punch. Yeah. But the manager said, that's enough. This guy's going to be damaged permanently. We have to stop. So they stopped the fight. Muhammad Ali was the winner. In the 70s. That is our point. So he beat Joe Frazier in the 70s. Anyway, grammatically that's the point, but that's a story. I think it's an interesting story. Mm-hmm. The Thrilla in Manila, right?
Thrilla in Manila.
There you go.
word of the day.
All right, yes, it is time for our word of the day. Palabra del día, the word of the day, which is espada.
Espada, sword.
Yeah, but the W is silent.
W-S, sword.
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 Sword, yes, espada, sword. Sword. You can buy swords in Toledo, right?
Yes, we can.
Swords. One sword, two swords. Do you own a sword?
No, I don't.
Okay. So do you like eating swordfish? Pez espada.
Yes, I like it very much.
Swordfish.
Yes, I
We
like
say
it.
the same in English. Swordfish. Pez
Yes.
espada. Swordfish. Very good. Okay. Now we can move on to the verb to catch. And here we were talking about to teach. Teach. Every day I teach. Yesterday I taught. And here, every day I catch. Yesterday I
Caught.
caught. Right, the pronunciation, it's that O-T, ought, ought. C-A-U-G-H-T, but we say caught. And now we use this verb basically for four things. We have to catch, as in to retrieve something from the air,
Yeah.
to catch a ball. To catch a cold, as in to become ill.
Yeah.
To catch a flu. Did you catch a flu this year?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that's a good thing. There's a bad flu going
Yes.
around, right? You didn't catch it?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I didn't catch it either. Did you catch a flu last year?
Last year, no, I didn't.
You didn't what?
I didn't catch a flu last year.
Okay, she didn't catch a flu. I didn't catch a flu either. Okay, to catch, so to become ill. And then also to catch a bus or to catch a plane or to catch a taxi to get access to transportation, right?
Yeah.
Did you catch a bus last week?
Yes, I caught a bus last week.
Okay. Did you catch the metro last week?
Yes, I caught the metro last week.
Okay, so to catch a bus, to catch the metro, to catch a flight as well, right? So to use transportation of that kind, where you're not driving. If I'm driving myself, I don't catch it. I'm just,
Yes,
it's like the bus is on a schedule and I have to be there on time.
on time.
To catch it. If I'm late, I won't catch it. I missed the bus.
Yeah.
I missed the bus because I wasn't at the bus stop on time to catch it.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
So to catch, and then finally we have to catch as in the police try to catch criminals.
Uh-huh.
What about Bin Laden? Have they caught him yet?
No, they haven't caught him yet.
Are they still trying to catch him?
Yes, they are trying to catch him.
To catch him. Do you think they'll ever catch him?
If I think?
Do you think they will ever catch him?
No. I think they will never catch him.
They'll never catch him. Okay. Did they catch Saddam Hussein?
Yes, they caught Saddam Hussein.
Yeah. Did they catch him in the 90s?
No, they didn't catch him in the 90s.
Yeah, they caught him, when, in maybe 2005 or something like that?
Yes, I think they got him in 2005.
Okay, very good. All right.
Vocabulary of the day.
Yes, it is time for our vocabulary of the day, our 5 words of vocabulary. Agradecido.
Grateful.
Grateful. Grateful, yes. Grateful. I'm grateful for your effort, for example, right?
Oh, thank you.
Yes, I am. I'm grateful for your effort. Thank you so much. Incapaz de.
Incapaz de.
Capaz? Capaz de? Capable.
Capable.
So capable of,
Of?
but incapaz de is incapable of.
Incapable of. Okay.
Are you capable of running 100 meters in 10 seconds?
No. I'm incapable of running 100 meters in, how much? 10 seconds?
10 seconds,
No.
yeah. Me too. I'm incapable because you have to be a fantastic athlete to do that.
Yeah.
All right. Solomillo.
No. Stick? No, it's filete.
Well, yeah, we say filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
Yeah, like the French.
Por solomillo,
Yeah,
we use the French word.
yeah, we do.
Filet mignon.
Filet
Okay.
mignon, that's right. Yeah. Sentar la cabeza.
Sentar la cabeza.
Yeah.
No idea.
To settle down.
To settle down. Yes.
To settle down. We have
Yes.
to settle down.
To settle
We have
down.
to settle down, yes. Estar de mal humor.
To be in a bad mood.
To be in a bad mood. Are you in a good mood or a bad mood?
I'm in a good mood.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. Ask me if I'm in a bad mood.
Are you in a bad mood?
No, I'm not in a bad mood.
I hope not.
I'm in a good mood today. I'm in a
Great.
good mood. Remember we talked a few days ago, we talked about the double O.
Yes, it's true.
Remember I gave you that sentence? I said in, what was it in Spanish?
There was a blood proof
Evidencia de sangre en la puerta del pobre cocinero.
on the door of the poor cook.
Yeah, proof of blood
Proof of blood.
on the poor cook's door.
Yes.
Again? One more time.
A proof of blood on the poor cook's door.
Proof of blood on the poor cook's door. Right. So the double O sound and the various pronunciations for that. Very interesting, I
Yes.
think. Okay, good. Well, Esther, we're all out of time. Again, we have translation list 15. We'll have to get to it tomorrow. We'll leave it for tomorrow, but that's fine. We'll review it all. Don't worry at home. Don't worry. I promise you we'll get to it tomorrow, but we're out of time. Thanks so much, Esther, for coming.
Thank you very much, Kyle.
Okay, you're welcome, and you're welcome anytime.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for listening. We're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with the advanced class. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.